Hong Kong started allowing Filipino domestic workers in the 1970s. Filipinos are the largest ethnic minority in Hong Kong, numbering approximately 184,000 in 2016. Many of them worked as foreign domestic helpers, and Hong Kong require domestic workers because females in their families often join the workforce. They needed someone else to perform households such as cooking, cleaning, and childcare. And the easiest way is to hire a domestic worker. As the number of Filipino domestic workers increased in Hong Kong, it raised questions and awareness to struggles of the Filipino migrants. Therefore, we conducted an interview with the Filipino domestic worker to have a deeper understanding of the struggles she has gone through as an immigrant.
I'm Azheann Briagas, 12 years already. My first employer is they are not very good, but I finished the 2 years. Second one is I'm working with them for 8 years. Yeah, and then they go for good in Swiss citizens. Yeah. So they just go for good. Right now I'm working here with Hoi family. They are very, very nice. Very nice. I'm so like a family here. Yeah. No rush, no. It's like normal, just like family. My first impression here is I'm so nervous, and then also because I don't know how to speak like Cantonese or something, so I have to adjust. Maybe I have to adjust for the food and for the the way they the people here. For this time, it's kind of easy because there's a lot of ways to communicate with them and talk to them what happened for every day that they what they are doing. Because before I can go back to Philippines for twice a year, and now because of this COVID situation, so I just maybe I don't know, maybe this year or next year I can go home. I never seen them I think I go home 2019. Sometimes it's enough, sometimes, but most of the time it's not because because I'm a single mom, so I have to send them to school and pay for everything, like for the school fees, for expenses, also to help my parents, medicine and food and stuff, and for the everything.
They can earn a lot more money in Hong Kong than back home. It is around $600 per month versus $50 per month. But it comes with sacrifice, as they often leave for many years without going home, taking care of other children instead of their own. And they send most of their paychecks back to their families.
Other than being homesick and things, do you feel like there's any discrimination in Hong Kong? Like the people, how they treat you, like the employers?
Yeah, for my first employer, yes. They have to separate their food. You have to wait for them to finish to eat, and then you can have the rest. You can have the soy sauce from the steamed fish, and then for how many days the food from the fridge, you can take that one. Yeah, but the fresh one, you cannot eat.
How about your friends right now? Were they dealing with the same things?
Some of them, yes, they are struggling for the first employer. But then later, now for me, I stay here for a long time, so I know what to do, and I know the rules, and I know where to get help when we need, if we have something problem, then we know what to do. Because I have to think for my family, and that I have to leave them, and of course my children they are so young that time, So there's a lot of adjustment.
Oh, is it your family? Is it your single mother? Or?
Yeah, I'm a single mom, and I have to raise them. So I have to go abroad so I can give them the best. Not very the best, but at least I can send them to school, and I have to also help for my family and for my parents also.
Okay. So, like, when maybe you see families in here or like this family, will you like make you think about your own family? Like, or how do you feel like you come to Hong Kong to like take care of other children's instead of yours? Like, how do you feel about it?
It's so bad because for the first time, I never sent my children into school, and then I never changed them or get ready for their school.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's okay. You're really
Sorry.
strong. It's okay. It's okay.
And then when I think about it, of course, I have to cry. Like I have to hide somewhere. I have to go to the toilet and then just cry. Yeah. Because it's so hard. For me before, I don't know where to go. Like I don't know, because when you're first here, you don't have any friends. Some of also of the helper, the employer doesn't want to make friends with the others. So you cannot talk to everyone. You cannot talk to any of the Filipina, even you are Filipina. You cannot talk. Yes.
That's
Some of them, but some also of the employer is good. Like they are the one also who push, like you can talk to them and make friends, something like that.
okay. That's nice. So it's just case by case. It's not
Yeah,
like everyone.
yeah. Not all the Chinese is the same. Like here, like they are so nice. They are so nice. They are the one. Like they are the best. They are the one. Yeah. We go hiking. Also, we go swimming, something like that. We go out, but most of the time, we stay in the boarding house. Like we just stay in the boarding house, cooking and eating and chatting, and like sometimes we are singing, watching movies, something like that.
How much do you think you're fitting into Hong Kong or being a Hong Kong people?
I think 8, 1 to 10 is 8. Like I like here already. For now, I like here because most of the people here they know how to speak English and they are very nice. But some of people, of course, you don't know. But we know how to deal with it.
I think that there are some challenges for the Filipino immigrants when they first come to Hong Kong. There also might be some culture shock because what they know about their culture and what the culture is like in Hong Kong is quite different. Yeah, there is some discrimination towards the Filipino immigrants in Hong Kong. I think people in Hong Kong generally aren't very accepting of other people from other cultures, and they might see Filipinos as being of a lower social standing. Yeah, I think people in Hong Kong should be more accepting of new immigrants, such as the Filipino immigrants, and that they should just be more accepting towards people from all sorts of different cultures as well.
We should not treat people based on their ethnic groups, but rather we should respect each other as an individual. Try to explore and understand different culture. Also, we should welcome and accept them to emerge into our society.
Before I go here, I got here. We have to do training, so we know the money, how to count the money, and something like basic stuff, like basic conversation. So even something like even little we can understand. Like maybe they have to treat them like not really special, of course, but like a human, like of course give them food, like the right food, like they have a breakfast, like lunch and dinner. Because some of the helper, they don't have that one. They don't have breakfast, and like they don't have coffee or something. Because before, like I have to wait for Sunday so I can buy also my stuff. Otherwise I don't have enough food. Because I have to buy like sardines or something fish that I can store in the fridge, or sometimes that I have to hide because some of the employer also they don't want to use their refrigerator. Yeah, and they don't want like mix your stuff like your plate. They have to separate your plate, your utensils. They have to separate.
A survey received over 2,000 responses from Hong Kong domestic workers suggested that 70% worked over 13 hours per day, far beyond a standard 8-hour workday. Hong Kong law requires employers to provide domestic workers a day off each week. However, 35% reported they have to work on their day off, and 4% reported that they have been physically abused by the employer. They are legally required to live in the employer's home. The government has made it easy for employers to abuse their helpers. Hong Kong has also long struggled with limited residential space and high housing prices. Many families live in cramped apartments with barely space for their families, providing no personal space for helpers.
Yeah, because we are also people and we are like we serve them. So I hope they trust also the helper, because of course the helper take care of the house and the kids. So of course for everything also they have to trust them.